So I was getting ready to do this character, and the director said, turn in your script to page 23, and I want you to do Soldier A. And I'm like, great, awesome. I'm really moving up in the world. You know, I'm playing a character who doesn't even have a freaking name. And so I was sitting there, much like this, on my little stool, with the mic in front of me, waiting for the engineer to find the place in the episode where Soldier A bites it. And I'm sitting there and I'm just waiting and I'm thinking, you know, I should be proud to play Soldier A. This poor schlep, this poor guy does not get the love that he deserves. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's given his life here and nobody gives him any credit.
Exactly.
Exactly. So I decided I was going to take pride. I was going to be proud of playing Soldier A, so I started making up a little song in my head. I'm sitting there, and the engineer and the director are in the control room through the glass window, but I'm sitting in the booth and I'm just swaying back and forth, and I start singing. Soldier A, Soldier A. The unsung hero of anime. Hip hooray, Soldier A. I started making up this dumb song, right? Well, when I got done recording and left, and I came back a week later, and the director said, I hate you so much. And I was like, well, that doesn't surprise me, but why? And he said, we have not been able to get out of our brains, Soldier A, Soldier A. And I'm like, awesome. That means it's a hit song. And so I decided to write the whole song. And I decided that I was going to actually bring a couple of voice actors in to help me sing it and record it. And then I put it on a CD, which I'll have this weekend. But also, somebody made the most amazing music video. This is an original music video that somebody made specifically for Soldier A. So I'm going to do it for you, and you watch the video, and hopefully you'll understand the lyrics. Knowing now the kind of the source and the inspiration of the song, you'll understand it better. So hit that track for us, my friend, and I hope you guys enjoy Soldier A. I hope I remember all the words, because it's... Okay, here we go. Soldier A, Soldier A, only has one line but save today. Hip hooray for Soldier A. I already messed it up. He only has one line but save today. He's called upon to grunt or yell or scream, even if his mouth is never seen. Through the fray, with dare to sing, he'll lead the way. He's Soldier A. I'm Soldier A. He's Soldier A. Never Soldier B. Never Soldier B. They tell me if I'm good, I'll be bystander 3. They tell him if he's good, he'll be bystander 3. I have the folly every volume needs, but I'll never be mistaken for the lead. Soldier A, Soldier A, the unsung hero of anime. Hooray for Soldier A, he only has one line that saves the day. A monster or a mecha or a guy, doesn't matter which, I'm gonna die. And know what will I hang, but for today I'm Soldier A. Today I threw a fit. Today you threw a fit. Cause I didn't get the bit part I wanted to do. Instead of fanboy 1, I was sex offender 2. He was sex offender 2. The engineer is changing episodes to find the one where I'm beside the bomb when it explodes. Soldier A, Soldier A, the unsung hero of anime. Hip hooray for Soldier A. He only has one mind that saves the day. gets blown away. So let us pray for soldier A. The tracks are getting dense. The walla is intense. The director says it's time for my gun to commence.
When a character dies with pain and suffering, you must travel.
My death rattle simply was surprised. But the engineer blew it, so I'll have to do it one more time. Soldier A, Soldier A, the unsung hero of that day. It's great for Soldier A. He only has one mind that saves the day. He's called upon to grunt or yell or scream, even if his mouth is never seen. Through the fray, he'll lead the way. So let us pray for, will he ever say more? If it hooray for Soldier A!
Soldier A rocks!
A brief moment of silence for Soldier A.
Exactly.
Okay. I gotta do it again. What? Soldier B? Awesome. Oh my gosh, I love it. Anyway, so, okay, moving onward. How many of you guys, I'm gonna show you something now, and I have to decide which one you would rather see. How many of you have never seen Full Metal Fantasy? Really? That many of you? Okay, put your hands down. How many of you have seen it? Okay, I guess the have-nots can win that fight. Okay, I'm going to show you something, and this has quite a history to it. So let me tell you this story as best I can. Shortly after we started recording Full Metal Alchemist, I got really excited because I really loved the show. And so I started thinking to myself, what would be a plausible story whereby a grown man could actually start changing into an anime character? And so I came up with this little story, and then I thought to myself, you know, I've never seen any voice actor cosplay as his character at a convention. Yeah, you know where this is going, don't you? My college degree is actually in film production, so I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a bunch of people together. I'm going to ask some of the other voice actors from Full Metal if they would like to be in this with me, and we're going to make this little story. So I got all these other voice actors. We got together one weekend in Houston, Texas. I brought a whole bunch of Risen Bull Rangers in with me. Any Rangers here? I'm so childish. I could entertain myself with that sound for an hour.
Exactly.
So a whole bunch of Rangers came in to Houston, and they were the extras involved in the shoot. And we made something called Full Metal Fantasy. Now, let me tell you, I started showing it at conventions, okay? And it started becoming pretty popular, and then Funimation called. And they said, Vic, we understand you've made this live-action Full Metal thing. And I'm like, yeah, it's really funny. And they're like, yeah, we heard that. Stop showing it. And I was like, what? And they said, well, we don't have legal rights to make live-action Full Metal Alchemist. And I'm like, well, yeah, but you're not making it. It's me, and it's just a fan film. I mean, we're just literally celebrating that we like the show. I mean, that promotes it, right? I mean, how many companies wish the actors liked it enough to actually make their own little live-action thing, right? And Funimation was like, yeah, we understand, but the Japanese may not understand, the people that own Full Metal Alchemist, and it may damage our relationship. So they asked me not to show it anymore. So for like 3 years, I stopped showing it. And people would ask about it all the time, and I had to say, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to show it. But I was hoping for the day when I could again. And that day came about a year ago, when somebody from Funimation called me and they said, I have some good news for you. if you promise to let us know when you're going to show it, you can start showing it again at conventions. Now, it's not on YouTube. It's not on the internet. And by the way, those of you that are videotaping right now, I'm fine with you videotaping the concert, but please do not tape this, okay, and put it online. Promise me? I want people to experience it the way you're getting to, like in a crowd with other friends on a big screen with some nice big speakers and stuff. So,